Still a great rivalry, and especially in years recent, Utah State's really stepped up and have become a force to reckon with. And we respect them, and they have a good quarterback, good offense, and defense has a lot of good athletes. I think they're going to be a good challenge for us.
Yeah, the defense has kind of been a little, I guess, underrated this year. What have you seen from them so far?
I think only underrated because their quarterback and their offense has been doing so well. But from what we've seen, they're going to run odd front and do a lot of cover one and try to man us up, force us to run the ball.
Mike, collectively, what does this team remember about your last trip up to Logan and how that went?
Let's see. I think I might have been on my mission that year, but I know that did they win that game? Is that right?
Yeah.
So, we know that we take them lightly, and that's what happens. So, got to bring our best game and just work hard this week and get ready for them.
Yeah, you had a pretty good game on Saturday, but you still had the fumble. Coach Mendel has stressed the ball security issues. What are you guys doing to work on that? 2
hands on the ball at all times. Even if it's like a stretch to the outside, it looks kind of funny that we have 2 hands on the ball, but that's necessary because, like Coach Mendel said, you cannot be having turnovers, especially in a game like this.
What do you expect? They have their defensive front, the linebacker core seems to be pretty stout. What are you expecting? You playing running back, expecting from them?
They're going to be coming up aggressively to plug some holes. Running backs and linemen alike are going to have to work really hard to block them and push them out of gaps and try to open up some running lanes.
What do you expect from your offensive line? Do you expect them to have another good game this week?
I think that they're getting better. They're getting a little more banged up, but they're learning and getting a little more experience into their belt. And I'm proud of them how much they've come from fall camp because we were really worried about them in fall camp, but they've pulled through and they're doing well.
Yeah, based on what Coach Mendel said, he's expecting Jamal Williams to be back this week. Will it be nice to have him teaming with you in the backfield again?
Definitely, and Paul Alisa and Algie Brown as well, getting a lot more carries. I think we have a good running back core and a good stable.
Mike, what does it do for the running backs when you see Taysom come out and have a passing performance like he did last week with a much better completion percentage, knowing it's not going to be quite so easy for teams to stack up 8 in the box?
It's encouraging, and especially for the whole offense. We realize that is key to, getting guys out of the box, making sure that they are worried more about the pass, and it definitely opens up the running game. So when we see Taysom have days like that, it's a happy day.
Do you have former high school buddies or friends on Utah State's team?
Travis Van Leeuwen is one of their wide receivers, and he's been doing pretty well. He's a good blocker, and he has great hands. So looking forward to seeing him.
Is there any conversation between you guys coming up before the game?
Text
messages or?
No, we'll text each other every now and then, just like saying good job in the game, but no smack talk.
No.
Yeah, good friends. We're just good friends. Yeah.
Do you feel like the offense is clicking on all cylinders yet, or do you feel like there's still more to come? You guys opened it up all the way yet?
No, more to come. And what's holding us back right now is like the fumble that I had last week. And once we take care of the turnovers, once we get our passing game rolling a little more, and then we'll really see what our running game has to offer. I think that's when we'll be rolling on all cylinders.
With the fumbles inside the 20, Coach and I or Coach Mendenhall, do they get after you guys, or they kind of just let you guys know, that you got? Obviously, you're going to do better, but how hard do they get on you?
Oh, they come down like a hammer, and that's how it needs to be because there's no room for that at all, and us as players need to realize that, no space for error when it comes to ball security.
Did you go back and watch those and see what you did, or how do you handle, looking at that type of situation, or you try to put it out of your mind? Like, how do you handle it?
There's a lot of things I could say. I was actually wearing new gloves that game that were like crazy sticky, and it just felt funny. Like the gloves were like so thick I couldn't like really feel the ball in my hand. I should have like just taken them off and gone without anything. That way I could like really feel where it's at and cradle it, but. It was a weird game. I don't know why everyone else was having ball security issues, but like I said, that's what we're focusing on today and the rest of this week.
But on that particular play, do you go back and watch that and just see yourself and try and get in your head, okay, this is what I need to do, or do you just like, okay, forget it, I know I'm better than
Well, no, yeah, I know I'm better than that, and from now on, just two hands on the ball. That I cut back on that play. It was supposed to be outside run, and it opened up in the middle, and I cut back. Ball swung out a little bit, got hit in the back, and this guy's hand just randomly. I don't even think he was trying to get it, but just barely swooped on the ball and knocked it out.
When you have a day where, JD makes a couple of mistakes, uncharacteristic, you guys, you dropped one uncharacteristic, is it one of those where it's like, hey, we can, this has been a team day. Is it worse that way, or is it better in the sense that, hey, we can all be better type of thing, as opposed to one guy shouldering all the blame?
I guess if this was an individual thing, then yeah, you'd be like, well, at least I wasn't the only one. But it's not. It's a team thing, and yeah, it's worse because you don't want to see your entire team struggling like that, and because against a different opponent, we probably would have had a different outcome at the end of the game, and then yours, even if everyone else had messed up as well, yours would have mattered even more.